this episode, I go down Adams Creek on the ICW. I go to Beaufort. I went to Morehead City. I went to Atlantic Beach, which I absolutely loved. I even went to a Civil War reenactment. I did some rudder reinforcement and rig tightening and community service. Hola from South North Carolina. If that's a thing. I suppose it has to be, but anyways, I'm here in Morehead City via Adams Creek River, going down the ICW, of course. It is mighty snaky, so it's actually kind of entertaining. I had the wind at my back, so I was able to motor sail. I used most of my foresail, and she added on some knots for me and all, and so it saved me some gas. When coming down the ICW, people either go to Beaufort or Morehead City. A couple of my buddies from Oriental, they went to Beaufort. I didn't go to Beaufort because it is an anti-anchoring society, which there's more and more of those popping up everywhere, unfortunately. But I am blessed to have chose Morehead City because this is an awesome place with like even better people, and the food's incredible. Seriousness, I love Donald J. Trump. I love Donald J. Trump's speeches. I love how he repeats himself to make sure everyone hears what he says. And sometimes he changes it up about the third time just to make sure you're listening. He is the coolest man in the world. His hair is so rad. It isn't even on the color wheel. I also love his hand movements. They are so entertaining. I just can't wait. Honey, after the Trump rally, you want to go down to the river and take a little bath? That way tonight we can get a little frisky. Morehead Waterfront Marina, I think it's like $40 a night. This place is so cool. I've gotten to know one of the police officers here so well. Officer Bourne, salute to you, my man. Also, Jeff at the sanitary, he allowed me to tie off on his dock, which is a fresh seafood market / restaurant. And he allowed me to tie off on his dock for about a week while I cleaned and reinforced the rudder. I also tightened the rigging and also did some deep cleaning on the inside, which North Carolina and South Carolina, they are very humid places, but here the water remains on the inside, and so mildew is sort of an issue here, and so you have to be on top of it. You have to purchase extra paper towels and continuously wipe. Also, talking about doing my rigging and all, and my rudder reinforcement. There's a place called Ace Rigging and Service, and it's literally a block away from the Anchorage / Marina here in Morehead City. And I think his name's George, older gentleman, but he definitely owns the place. Cool cat. He'll take you exactly where you need to be right the instant that you walk through the door. Everything was a third of the price of West Marine, which West Marine, I walked 5.8 miles into into mall territory. Guys, I am at an all-time low in my life right now. I'm having some issues with the head, aka toilet. And so I have had to revert to peeing in a cup. And I don't know what to do with it. And it's sort of warm. So I don't know what to do. Wait, it sort of tastes like apple juice. Yeah, that's apple juice, yeah. Oh, thank goodness, right? The anchorage here, it is such a narrow anchorage that there's a heavy current and a heavy tide that's coming in, and so you are constantly spinning around. Be really choosy about the anchor that you use, because if you are using just a regular Danforth or something, you're going to turn around so much, 360 so much, that you're going to end up dragging, and it's literally mud and black goo down in the very bottom. So yeah, be careful with that, but of course, where there's will, there's a way. He's got so many women, he's even started importing them from faraway lands. I also wanted to tell you that the Shuckin' Shack is an amazing joint to go to, because it is nothing but the least costly, fresh seafood. They definitely are the top restaurant for oysters and crab and lobster, and like all those big boils with, you know, corn and potatoes and all that stuff. They always have specials, drink and food specials. They have a whole bunch of TVs for any sporting event. I got to watch a lot of my hockey, so thank you guys. It's Will and Kat. They are both the cat's meow, no pun intended. I got to know them so well that I went to their house, had beers, went hiking, went to museums and all this stuff. So I learned a lot from them. They're both ex-coasties, genuine people, and I would love for you to go and support them. I mean, boy, oh boy, he's got it going on. Get her done. Oh my gosh, and don't even get me started about Stormy Daniels. Hold on, let me get this. Yellow, purple, green, blue, what's up with you? I'll meet you up at the Shell station. Man, where the hell are you? You sound so far away. I am a professional lottery player. I'm in a lot of debt. Also, it's part of my mission, it's my goal, that while being able to do these wonderful adventures, I also give back to the community. So if I am in one place for longer than a couple days, I try and give back to the community and make it a little bit better than when I came. So I actually spent some time going and picking up garbage. Ever since Hurricane Florence, there's not enough roofing companies here, and so I went and helped this older couple that's about a block away in downtown Waterfront. His name is Roy. I crawled up in his little
here's Roy's house.
Damp attic and did installation work for the very first time, and it was really interesting. I learned a lot. One of the things that I learned was you must wear goggles because fiberglass gets all in your eyes and nose and neck and all that stuff. So that was that was a little bit uncomfortable, but it was rewarding because now they are gonna have their heat being kept in more. Then he's gonna get the roofing done. I don't know, at some later date. So things are looking up for them. I also got to finally volunteer at Hope Mission, which is a thrift store, but even more so is like an outreach or like a soup kitchen, I guess is what they're called. But anyways, it was very rewarding. I got to meet some really neat people. And so, again, that's what I'm going to try and do for every place that I go, is just put a little bit of love out there, and you know, it just takes a little bit of effort, and that's really it. So, that's really the least I can do. Alright, guys. Push!
I seriously think that Marvel Comics should make a superhero out of Trump. I would watch that movie.
Also, check in with the next video. I'm going to educate everyone on how I've been buying and selling the boats, so flipping boats. I've been learning the hard way and enjoying the good way also. And so maybe you can learn something. I look at motorboats and sailboats, mostly sailboats, but you know, if you have a passion for the water, you might as well use that, enjoy your work, and make a little bit of a profit. And so stay tuned for the next video. If you like these videos, please like them, subscribe. I just made an Instagram account, so Sailing Outward Bound on Instagram, also Sailing Outward Bound on Patreon. If you'd like to help support me, I could keep making these videos.
In certain times in life when I don't know what to do, I just stop and I just imagine what Donald Trump would do. Honey Bean, will you bring me the scissors? I've got to cut my toenails. Damn it, Margaret. I'm going to have to turn up this damn TV box if you keep farting like you do. Ooh, it smells like a rotten egg smashed on a 5-day-old raccoon with burnt hair. Some people say that I can't spell, but I tell them that I just made a new word up. Damn it, Leroy! What'd I tell you about swinging that damn cat around by the tail? I am the best colorer in the world. No, in all seriousness, I want to talk about Donald J. Trump and how much I love that man. He is the most honest, genuine, thoughtful. He is a funny man too. He, shit, man. What's up? What's up?
So you bought this to go sell?
Yeah.
Word to your mother.